Cardinals going to use another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here.
He said go start.
They're down to 1 remaining.
Tell him I said put my 150 in the group chat for me, please, man. Thank you. I highly appreciate it.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. Tackled there by Monte Nicholson. Across midfield to the 48-yard line.
Well, I saw how I'm really showing from the dart his ass.
What's that nigga shit again, man?
He fucked up. Oh, dart him up. Dart him up. Ain't no fucking way he got up to that damn fast. Oh, stunt. Look at the video, I want to go to recently watched.
Oh, it's right here.
Like it's a bigger deal. What a rough start. And how about these visitors? The defense just went right on the field and seized momentum. You know,
I ran that defensive play I was running.
No one expects us to win this one. Let's go ahead and give them a shock early. Took the ball from the home team and put them in the hole. Is this crowd one of the best in the league? Especially this time of year, it's going to be tough to take them out of it, but that's a heck of a start. And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5.
Well, he might have to run get past that 50.
And while they hope to continue this drive, it's really already mission accomplished. They've given enough space now that they have to pump the ball. They've done so with that first run.
On second down, Johnson. And he'll get it.
That light ass tackle just pushed that man like, bro. This man is good as a baby push.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
From down at the 12.
Oh, this man not finna run all day, bro. Let's do some gay ass shit.
Out of the gun, gone. Finding Harris over the middle. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. 18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a first down.
That nigga number 7 fast as fuck.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Oh, he'll air this one deep for Junior.
Don't try that. Don't do that, DJ.
Picked by Pierre Desir. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
First time you seen it? I ain't gonna lie, look at that pass off.
They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
On first down, Barkley. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons. Well, they're making the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
And down inside the 15 he goes. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out.
This man be switching off when they use it.
What do we love to say?
That's some
Get
good stuff.
into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. A 9-yard pickup, just 1 yard away.
Hey, look at that. Oh my man, ripping through my fucking O-line.
They're driven back to the 8-yard line. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
3rd down and 3.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. In a game of this magnitude, it's always good to get out to a great start, but a game of this magnitude, you go up early, that's a big deal.
It's a huge deal. Psychologically, you now have the advantage as well as on the scoreboard. And also, it's a settling effect for your team. You're in it now. You've got the lead. Let's just go play some more ball.
Sanchez set to kick off.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They might really be ball control feet. They not really needed.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They'll need to come from behind if they want to play in 2 weeks as they trail early in this NFC Championship game.
I think they fucking with his route or something.
To the air here after the INT.
He probably just left. He was just waiting in the shit. Waiting.
True. Blampy.
Giving up a big sack in the second yardage. Not a great start.
To try again after the sack. Goff. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Nick Bosa in there to drop him at sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead.
Of course he made that pass off, bruh. Slow ass safeties and corners. I should have just played that side. I should have played the middle, bro.
Damn, you had him.
I know, bro. I should have just played the middle. I mean, the
This
left.
man left. What the fuck?
I don't know. I told you, I don't know. I even trust Jamari. I mean, not reliable, bro. That's why when he tell me he's gonna trick it, I don't get on that shit.
Man, what the fuck?
Turn the stream down, nigga. Hear my voice twice.
After the PAT miss.
Stock kicking ass, nigga.
Fairly short kick from the 14. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
I had him clamped up, bro. It's cool. I'll bounce back next drive. Next defensive drive. Jimmy Smith.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay.
I hate when he do that shit. That shit is gay as hell.
Where you're guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball to make a big play.
Bro, he not running no man, please. That's like surprising.
Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
On 2nd down, 2.
Hell no, he got me fucked up off on that shit.
Barkley out of the backfield. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Barkley, he'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
My phone got a decent percent. Gay shit. Damn, I don't know what play that was I just did, bro. God, finna get his ass.
2nd down and 5.
Why are you fucking jumping, man?
Falcons moved early. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. The false start penalty.
He add bullshit animation to this damn game.
2nd down. Barkley, toss play left.
Go run, nigga, run, nigga, run, nigga, run, nigga, run, nigga, run, nigga, run.
And there he goes. Touchdown, Falcons. Saquon Barkley with a 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Falcons will extend their lead. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot in the big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
And
This will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, but he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. On 1st and 10, Goff. Harris has it over the middle.
Goff.
He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6.
The ball on to 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
At the 30-yard line.
From the gun, here's Goff. Quick hit.
Yeah, he's gonna be doing these short routes.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 15. First down, Cardinals.
Goff on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Well, if he just spam this play, bro, this man gay.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Jerry Judy, 51 yards. And now the Cardinals are within a 2-point conversion of tying up this game. So Goff will lead his guys up to the line to go for the 2-point conversion. He'll try and run for it with Johnson. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken from about the 12. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones in a first down. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Give to Barkley out of the gun.
They ain't even blocked that, man. That's crazy shit.
He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
That's incomplete.
PPR.
So hang on.
Yes, sir.
Coming on 3rd down. So instead of 4th down, 1st down.
Well, so much for winning the down you put a lot of emphasis on because 3rd down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field.
Yo, this man just coming off the edge clean. Glad he ain't got no X factor on him. Shit.
2nd and 12.
This time, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Tua sets up to pass it. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On 1st down.
Oh, number 50 getting on my nerve. That nigga.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, Their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Flushed out right. 2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. In a bit, the coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, Coach. Break it down.
And he finds Cook. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal. At the 5-yard line. Tua going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Tate, his intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies.
And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
3rd and goal here. A big play brewing in this NFC title game. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half.
On for the field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
Blankenship's kick is good. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. So we will not go into the lockers tied. We do have a leader in the clubhouse, so to speak.
Man, it's only 3 points. Doesn't seem like much, but it looms big the way that they got it done right before the half ended.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway of the NFC Championship game. And this will make it into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First down throw, gone. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
24-yard gain.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game the play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
Going deep for Diggs. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Stephon
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level and make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And he's able to find Diggs. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 40. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. A shotgun snap for gone. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Nick Bosa, his 2nd sack of the night. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now Goff. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
1st down, Cardinals.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll hand it off now. Johnson. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line.
He was brought down.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Brings up.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
2nd and 5 from the 8. They go to Johnson again. And he pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Naeem Hines, his first carry. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. 2nd down and 3 with right around 3 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter. 3's all around. They'll try to run with Hines. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
After the loss on 1st down, they're going to walk that line and understand they don't have to rush just yet, but time is still going to be a factor in decision-making. Call your play. Make sure everyone knows what they're doing. You have to score a touchdown here. You've got to find a way to cash in.
2nd down and goal. Goff into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do to them.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10-point swing, right? Because they had the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Falcons 24, Cardinals 14. Rigoberto Sanchez.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last, that didn't bother you too much after?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Gone. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. It's caught inside the 25. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A gain of 32 that time. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now gone. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Julian Love picks it. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A 2nd and 11 from the 19.
The 19-yard line.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Fielded at about the 28. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Goff now to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 27 yards on the gain there. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
First down, Cardinals.
1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
14.
Now Goff on 1st down. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
A gain
Well,
of
every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
switch up. 55, mark, 55.
To the air again. Gone. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
Fumble
He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down by Chandler Jones.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
At the 43-yard line.
Again, it's Barkley. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A gain of 13. It's a first down. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. A first down carry for Barkley won't lead to much as he'll take this forward for maybe a yard. It's 2nd down.
At the 43-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the
touchdown, Falcons. Saquon Barkley saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Falcons push further out in front. And he keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. What a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Cardinals.
And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
Their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Stephon Diggs. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Cardinals get a bit closer. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And the pieces have fallen into place to this point. They've got a 2-score lead in the 4th quarter. A berth to the Super Bowl resting on their ability to see this one through to the end. And he gets this down deep inside of Arizona's 15-yard line. A tremendous play there from Saquon Barkley. 43 yards on the ground. They're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. And that'll set up. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. They'll run it again with Barkley. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Barkley, the ball carrier.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 12.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He will push his way down to about the 14.
Taken down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in.